In September 2019, a very crucial Gwent esports tournament took place in Warsaw, Poland. Novigrad had been released that summer, introducing the 6th faction Syndicate to Gwent, and Iron Judgment was around the corner. For the first time, a big challenger event would take place at the CDPR headquarters and include a watch party for its most dedicated community. This tournament was supposed to be the last step before the first World Masters, rounding out the first competitive season of Gwent, which, due to an unforeseen pandemic, would not happen as quickly as planned. The same can be said for this documentary. It was never completed for multiple reasons, but now, with Gwent's developer support coming to an end and the Gwent community gathering once more in the CDPR headquarters, it is a good time to look back at this special tournament that ushered in a new era for Gwent. This is Challenger 5.
The whole event was fantastic. It was very important to us because we had so many community members in the studio, and even though the live stream didn't really get to kind of feel that same vibe, it was really warm in the tavern. There was a lot of love coming in at CD Projekt Red Studio, and even though we weren't in an external location, I think that the show went better than ever. It was one of the best events we've ever had.
Don't mind us. Yes.
No, it's closed. Brute force.
Good morning.
So let's go. Take one. My name is Godric, and today I'm joined by Alice and Lothari from Team Aretuza, and we will be giving you this deep dive into the player interviews of how the casters and the players prepare for the tournament, and well, just how many hours of work go into this that you will see on Saturday 4 p.m. CEST on the live streaming platform of your choice. So we arrived on Wednesday. Today's Saturday, so it's only a few hours until the tournament actually kicks off, and everybody's slowly arriving. The people for the viewing party are arriving, the players are still preparing and gonna come shortly before their game's happening, and obviously the talents, the casters, the analysts and the host are all already here at the studio rehearsing, preparing, and CDPR is taking care of everything else at the meantime. And there's a lot of things that I'm excited about, but I want to hear from you. What are you excited about?
I'm excited about a couple of things. I'm excited about this content because we've put a lot of work into this, and I'm looking forward to everyone seeing the final result. But more importantly, I'm really excited to see these quarterfinals.
What about you, Alice?
I am probably most excited about the viewing party that will be going on here at the headquarters. I think watching this tournament with other members of the community, other streamers and such, is a really cool concept, and I'm really glad that it is happening, so definitely that,
Yeah, so a lot of things have already happened.
Yeah.
Like on Wednesday, we joined them for the player interviews and the B-roll footage they created. On Thursday, there was a lot of preparation. We did the interviews with some of the casters and analysts. Friday, obviously the rehearsal at the studio, and today's Saturday, so there's 2 more days to go. I hope you enjoy this extra footage that we're going to give you, and thank you so much for watching.
Hello everybody and welcome to Gwent Challenger number 5. My name is Ash and I'll be your host over the course of the next 2 days.
Hey everyone, Bob was right here. I'm the Community Manager for Gwent Journey, and this is Challenger number 5. Welcome.
So we're going to see 8 of the best Gwent players from around the world battling it out for their share of $100,000. But more importantly, we're also going to see people competing for their ticket to Gwent World Masters.
Okay, let's check.
Are we recording?
Yes, we are recording. Hello and welcome everyone. This is going to be great, an interview with Ash and myself. And who's asking questions?
I believe you're supposed to be asking the questions.
Did you prepare questions?
I have some questions for you. I mean, we can invert this.
Spontaneously? Yeah. Let's go. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Godric, and today I bring you the...
As part of this documentary, we sat down with all 4 casters and the host of this tournament and talked about their esports careers, their love for Gwent, and what the future might hold. Those interviews can still be found on YouTube, but were left out of this documentary for the sake of brevity.
Okay, good. All right, we will call it an interview there. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been a pleasure having you. Again, thank you for your time.
Welcome back to Gwent Masters, my friends. I am Dane McBeard, Challenger number 5 here live at the Gwent Tavern here in Warsaw, Poland at CD Projekt Red Studios. An event unlike any other. We're not alone. We have 50 streamers, content creators, fans of Gwent just down the road at the studio. Maybe we can hear them if they cheer loud enough. And of course, we're streaming to all of you around the world. This is going to be a great event.
And now, enough of us, man, because we just...
You're tired of us.
Go bop, 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 bop all the time, right? Let's go kick it off to introduce the players, and then we're going to meet our wonderful, handsome, hardworking analysts.
A bit lower, yep, got him. Hello and welcome everyone. Today is a Thursday on our agenda, and today we were lucky enough to be invited to the player interviews, the B-roll footage, all of the recording stuff going on around us today. And yeah, very grateful that CDPR allowed us to take along. Thank you, Repeg. And yeah, it is a beautiful park where we are in here right now. As you can see, the camera equipment is still set up. We've got our base of operation right here, and then we've got 2 camera crews walking around, getting some footage with the players, and everybody's really friendly, professional, and it's just a really great working environment.
One ring for one hand, second ring for the other. I'm definitely ready for the challenger. Really like the current Gwent meta. It's rock solid. I mean, you have every faction is kind of viable. Skellige feels good, is bad against everything, but still feels viable. But overall, it's a nice matter. You have, I think you can expect a lot different decks from Challenger. I think that physical mental preparation is really nice. You just want to be super awake when you're at the stage, and I would really recommend everyone doing some sports, hitting the gym. Really good feeling to have something like to have the other component in your life. Just grind the games, play your preparation, and then also work off the steam at the gym. Really good feeling. Kind of tough to say who goes to the finals this time. I think everyone has a fair chance, but let's see who goes there. I think with the lineup I built this time, it's less point slammy, more skill based, so whoever draws his commandos goes to the finals. Favorite monster card is 20-point Necarinos, definitely, like best card in the game. Facing me in the quarters? Suck, not a good idea.
We are ready. Demorcus and Chezzy are going to be entering the building in just a moment to sit down in the hot seat. The red and blue thrones we have come to know so well. They've been around for quite some time. The players, of course, and the thrones, indeed. We're going to get into the game in just a moment, my friends. Things are loading right up. Our first matchup is appearing before our eyes. It is going to be Dijkstra taking on Ardal.
Now, Damo won't know about it.
It looks like Demorcus is going to take game one here of the quarterfinals. First game of the day here. Demorcus with an expert bleed. I think we'll do it. And another pass here from Chezzy without showing anything else in his hand. And Demorcus is going to take game two at this point. It's looking pretty good for Demorcus, having 2 points up on the king. 12, but that will end it. Demorcus, your Challenger 4 winner, will go on to the semifinals, and Challenger 5 potentially seeking another ring. Game went to 4. The series went to 4 games, which means that Demorcus is going to be going home with 75% of that $3,000 prize pool. Doing what it did. The quarterfinals of Challenger went really, really well. I think that all of the matchups provided a lot of interesting opportunities. The skill cap for the game has changed. There were a lot of new matchups and new cards that people have never seen before, and I think it was a really good showcase of a pretty diverse meta at the moment. And even an outstanding, very strong deck like Francesca, you were able to keep that in check. So it made the game very interesting, and some of the series were just nail biters right down to the last point.
Oh, so close! So
Koloan takes this nail-biting game 4, wins the series 3-1.
My goodness. Oh, we don't even get to see the boys come back. Wow.
The semi-finals were very different in terms of the decks that were brought. On one side you had Adzakov with a lot of engines, and Demorcus was really able to control him and shut it down his list, especially the Harold Skellige list.
unfortunately.
This was a fantastic series to watch. Demorcus with a 3-0 on Adzikov. Adzikov largely considered favored by almost everybody I talked to, including Demorcus.
Winning against his teammate Adzikov, Damo was now in the finals, one series away from winning a second Gwent Challenger ring. Only one more opponent, with the name of Magpie.
Challenger number 5 was very unique because there was a community element to it. It was a stacked lineup, lots of returning players, but as well as some upstarts, some great fan favorites that emerged as real powerhouses of the game and cruising through like Magpie.
So, who is this Magpie?
To be honest, my numbers mean nothing. Just when I was creating my account in GOG, Magpie was already used, Magpie 1 was already used, so I had to come up with something different and I chose Magpie 131. I think in the tournaments everyone is in the best shape because it has been like 1 year after the last Challenger and I think everyone's ready to win this tournament. I feel like I don't want to face any of Team Aretuza because they always prepare like crazy and come up with some crazy stuff and decks, so day one would be really hard for me. My favorite monster card would be Sabbath in open beta.
This is the journey we've taken through the quarterfinals and the semifinals, and here we are ready to crown the next Challenger champ and the next holder of the faction ring for Monsters. Oh my goodness, Twitter poll though, Demorcus versus Magpie actually split down the middle. A lot of respect given to Magpie, coming in with a pretty innovative Calantha Shoop and also, you know, showing that he's good enough to get through both Freddy Babes and Koloman, previous champions in various tournaments, but he's got one more champion to get through. A long road for Magpie and a lot of preparation for Demorcus. This is going to be the clash to watch. Really, really excited about this. There's pressure in that seat, and speaking of pressure, this is going to be quite a display. We are in the game right now, and it is going to start off with a Syndicate mirror, Dijkstra versus Dijkstra. Now, this is going to be, I'll say, Syndicate being added to the game. A lot of people agree that it's a very high skill cap factor.
The deciding factor, which in
wow,
I don't want to say it was
mirror.
It came down to a ghost ship, but might have come down to a ghost
Well,
ship.
I think it came down to the missing portal in Demorcus's case. He could have really loved Sister Portal there. Unless, of course, I missed it. Mirrors, sometimes I get a little mixed up, but I definitely think that extra card Calantha's combo was strong enough. Sideman's going to touch down on the board anyway.
There's the BM.
And there we go. My friends, Demorcus is now on the ropes.
That's it. He's going to have to play a little rope-a-dope here. Maybe he's going to finally find with a possible miracle.
And then you start
5.
shining up the ring for Magpie because he just 3-0'd the champ against Demorcus and against the odds. Magpie coming in with a pretty innovative list, taking out the champ 3-0, pocketing 50K in the championship and securing himself in the Hall of Fame of Gwent, grabbing that Monsters ring. I mean, what else is there to say? Handshakes all around. Good game, good game.
Boom, boom, boom. Ta-da! There we go! There you have it, folks. Incredible.
It was amazing seeing you take down so many titans of the game. Congratulations.
Casters now?
It was funny from turn to turn. Knighthood seemed good, Knighthood seemed bad.
So the most incredible thing is that Magpie came in as a new player and he was playing against Domorkis, who's like a super seasoned veteran. But in the end, Magpie got the Masters ring.
Well, Magpie won 3-0, but essentially his semifinals was against the exact same lineup, so it was kind of a practice run, and then he knew what to do, and he just won against Domorkis 3-0. The decks were I think they were very favored against Domorkis' deck, so although Domorkis is a very good player, it was a pretty easy game for Magpie, I think, but he played very well also.
After this exciting final series, many community members and people working at the event itself went into town together for an after party. While we recorded interviews with both the event manager Repek and of course the winner of the tournament, Magpie, unfortunately the audio quality did not come out so great. Nonetheless, you can find Magpie's interview on YouTube as well. But to mirror what everybody else had said, Magpie himself was incredibly humble and surprised by how the event unfolded, being not very confident at the start of the event to even take a series. While most likely he was in fact an underdog at Challenger number 5, he did go on to win future Gwent tournaments and also participate in Gwent's final esports tournament, Gwent World Masters Season 5 2023, the final Gwent esports tournament taking place in Warsaw at CDPR's headquarters, once again with a watch party and the community coming together, celebrating and watching Gwent. At the end, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the Gwent players that participated in these tournaments, to all the casters and analysts and hosts that made these events what they are, and the same goes for everybody that had worked or is working at CDPR and contributed to making Gwent what it is today. And of course, Gwent's community. A community that means so much to so many people out there, that allowed me to grow and that will continue to thrive inside the game, but especially outside.